The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro, bringing you the biggest headlines from around the world. At least 51 people were killed, including a 6-year-old boy, after Russia attacked a village in northeastern Ukraine on Thursday. Ukrainian officials said the victims were attending a memorial dinner in Kharkiv when the strike happened. This is the deadliest attack in the region since Russia's invasion in February 2022. Moscow did not immediately comment on the incident. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, meanwhile, claimed that the attack was deliberately made.
Свідомий ракетний удар по селу на Харківщині, по звичайному продуктовому магазину та кафе. Російські військові не могли не знати, куди б'ють. І це не був удар на осліп. Люди зібралися там на поминальний обід. Християнський поминальний обід. Хто міг запустити ракету по ним? Хто? Ну тільки абсолютно.
Russian President Vladimir Putin suggests that he might consider resuming nuclear testing, a first in over 3 decades. Putin said that they may also withdraw ratification of the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. Moscow had ratified the treaty in the year 2000. For now, though, Putin said he isn't ready yet to say whether Russia needs to start nuclear tests. He also insisted that no one in their right mind would dare use nuclear weapons against Russia, given their vast nuclear arsenal.
Я вот сейчас не готов сказать, нам нужно действительно или не нужно проводить испытания, но повести себя зеркально в отношениях с Соединенными Штатами, повторю еще раз, когда они подписали, но не ратифицировали, а мы подписали и ратифицировали. В принципе, зеркально повести себя с теми же Соединенными Штатами можно. Но это вопрос депутатов Государственной Думы. Теоретически можно отозвать эту ратификацию.
The Pentagon reports that the U.S. shot down an armed Turkish drone that was operating near its troops in Syria. This marks the first time that Washington downed an aircraft of NATO ally Turkey. The Pentagon said Turkish drones had been seen carrying out airstrikes in Syria, about a kilometer away from U.S. troops. One of the drones came within less than half a kilometer of U.S. troops and was deemed a threat before it was shot down. A Turkish defense official said the drone that was shot did not belong to Turkish armed forces. However, it was not identified whose property it was. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now World. I'm Diego Castro. Typhoon Koinu leaves one dead and 300 others injured in its trail of destruction in Taiwan. Local residents and tourists said they were terrified by the torrential rain and strong winds that came with the typhoon. Structures were seen left in shambles as Koinu left thousands across the southern tip of Taiwan without power. Millions of people were also forced to miss work and school in the wake of the typhoon. The Category 4 typhoon made landfall in Taiwan early Thursday, but it's forecast to weaken as it heads towards China. Japan's crippled Fukushima nuclear power plant releases more treated radioactive water. Some 7,800 tons of polluted water will be released into the Pacific Ocean over a 17-day period. Japan started releasing water into the ocean in late August, drawing criticisms from China and Russia. It maintained that the water is safe after being treated to remove most radioactive elements. A massive earthquake and tsunami in 2011 triggered a nuclear meltdown in Fukushima. The year 2023 is on track to become the hottest since at least 1940. The European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service said recent weather patterns have fueled record temperatures. These include climate change and El Niño that warm surface waters in the eastern and central Pacific Ocean. The findings show that the global average temperature for January to September was almost 1 degree Fahrenheit higher than the average. Antarctic sea ice extent was at a record low level for the time of year, while that of Arctic Sea is below average. And those are the top world headlines of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.